Well, morning everyone. Today I'm actually at the Warril Parkland, Badala Lake, and a wetland area. I've decided some of my videos I'm going to start featuring some of the suburban little bushwalks and parklands, just so people can actually see they're out there. You know, a lot of people don't even know many parklands that they can actually go walk in that's, you know, reasonably close to their house. And this one is case in point here. This is I live in Sunnybank. This is just over on Paradise Road, just not far from me, like 10 minutes drive. And it's such a beautiful parkland, this one. It's got a beautiful lake here, and later when we go along the bush trail I'll go to the big wetland which has another big watercourse. And this is really spectacular place. Well, I shouldn't say spectacular, just a really nice place. Especially, you know, bring the kids over a bit further from here. There's a section where there's all playground area for the kids. There's lots of barbecue facilities here, undercover areas as well if it's too hot. Like here we've got a nice cover over this, tables and chairs. And you know, all these places have been developed. Thankfully, you know, the council has spent a bit of money on recreation, and all over Brisbane really there's many parklands like this that are got beautiful little walks to go on, and it's just nice to be in nature. And as I said, you'll be surprised how many beautiful walks there are just not far from where you live. Like where I live in Sunnybank, we got this one. It's only 10-15 minutes away. I've got another one, Toohey Forest, which is a beautiful walk. It's not far from me as well. This is nice here. You can come out onto this deck over the water. How pretty is this? A lot of flowers and a lot of plants flowering at the moment too. Oh, I just had something splash in the water here. Must have been a turtle or something like that, I think. I should have not talked when I walked out here. I could have got a picture of it, I suppose. So this is a beautiful little lake. Got some ducks floating over there. How pretty. Over there you've got the Paradise Road. Everyone's going to work at the moment. It's that time of the morning. So anyway, so this is right at the car park. You literally park your car and walk straight into this little section. And if you don't go anywhere else, you know, you can go and sit under one of these covered areas on a bench and just chill out and let all stress of the day go. And I should also point out the council's done a lot of things here. Like they've got what they call a discovery trail, and this is and they've got points along the discovery trail of points of interest. This is the discovery trail stop 7. It's all about the water hole here and what grows here, freshwater prawns and firetail gudgeon fish, and so and frogs. Can you think of a different way fish and aquatic animals might have made the way into the water hole? Well, you know, great little educational information for the kids and adults too, I suppose. But so as I said, if it's a hot day like even today, it's going to be about 32 degrees. You know, what a nice place to come. You can get in here in the shade, get under one of these covers, and enjoy. How good is this? There's another little deck outlook point to the dam here. It brings us closer to these ducks, so hopefully if they don't fly away, I'll a picture of them. There we go. 3 wood ducks. How cute is that? They're having a bit of a bath by the looks of it. Splash, splash. So anyway, let's leave this little pond or lake, and we'll go and do a bit of the bushwalk here. On the way back from the bushwalk, I'll take you over and show you some of the areas where the playground is. It's really good. They got flying foxes and climby things, you know, great little area for kids to play in. And some of my relatives often bring their kids here for birthday parties. So that little lake back there is called the Badala Lake, Tufted Frog Lake. So I'm just coming across the car park area. Up there where you see those round little buildings up there, in that area there is all the kids' playground area, which, as I said, I'll go there on the way back. This here is one of the many walks that's along this trail, and it's what's this called? The Possum Forest Trail. That's the one we're going on. So we'll probably end up doing this big, we'll go and do the bigger extended walk there. So just to make it a bit more, you know, more exercise for me. So this is like a fire trail. It's you know, easy to walk along. Some of the walks in here are actually concrete paths, so it's you know, easy to walk around here. There's no hills. It just winds through, you know, woodland areas like this, and also winds through I don't want to say swamp, wetlands. That's probably the better word. And as I said, it's, you know, it's right in suburbia. So, you know, if you just need to get a bit of exercise, or if you just want to, you know, just get yourself out of the rat race and just come into the bushland here and just, you know, just casual stroll and just de-stress and revitalize. At the moment I can hear a lot of cars in the background, but when you get in a bit further you lose a lot of that sound. And also, as I said earlier, this is early in the morning. It's sort of everyone's going to work, so there's a lot of activity on the roads around here at the moment. So what do we got here? Playground head trail, playground trail head via creek. Okay, so let's go down this way. Just wondering if you could get over into the creek from here. Yeah, let's go for a bit of a bush bash. Keep an eye out for snakes. So here we are, we made it to the creek. Quite a big creek, and I just noticed something just jumped into the water there. I wonder if it might have been another turtle or something, who knows. Ah, it's a pretty big creek, this. Anyways, we'll keep going for now. At some stage I'll try and get my drone up and run it over the waterway for you. Looks like coming up on the left here to the big open wetlandy water area. The creek's widened out to a really big, almost like a lake. Beautiful. Nice. I might get out from under these trees here and see if I can actually put my drone up here and see what we can see. Coming up now to a Y section. I think when we did that, sort of took that detour right from the start, that's probably the road we would have come along if we didn't. Yeah, and by the looks of this sign, that's what it says. Car park trailhead and playground trailhead 200 meters. We'll go that way. So here we are, we're at the other end of the car park where I parked my car, and this is the kids' play area. We're going to do this in a minute. We've just done all of this little trail, and once I show you the kids' playground, I'm going to take you along this big trail all the way up to the viewing area and then back again. And I think somewhere along here there is a little trail that's not listed, but I know there is a little trail there, so we might go along that actually. So anyway, let's go in here and I'll show you the kids' playground area. It's really cool, lots of these areas in here. So we got all types of swings and things for kids to have a lot of fun on. There's a little step across the waterway there, not that there's any water in it, but that's just fun for little kids in itself, just stepping over these little blocks and make sure they don't fall, you know. Kids love that stuff. And what have we got over here? We got, as I said, there's some little stick cubby houses that people have made. There's a round swing. That's pretty cool. And I should also mention, like all parks these days, the flooring here is like a sponged rubber. I gotta sit on this and have a swing. Probably doesn't look that good on the video, make you seasick, so I better get off. So yeah, you got all these little forts, little areas kids can hop inside of and have fun. How cool is that? Little teepees. Made little fires in there. Well, thankfully they haven't lit the fire. That's cool. More little swings there. So as you can see, there's lots of cool things here for the kids. Over here you've got a flying fox. So that's fun for kids too. Little flying fox. You got a thing to climb up here for the kids. They can climb and sit on those seats and climb along through this rope little bridge. And yeah, gee, you know, when I was a kid we had none of that. I've got to have a go on the flying fox. So watch me hopefully not fall off and get on here. It might be too good being a kid again. Woo! Ah. Yep, well I'm not 12 anymore, or 6. That was tough. Anyway, enough kidding around. Like I said, that's a cool little area kids can climb up. Little rope thing here to break their legs in. Great, you know. And climb up there and go up through that rope bridge, and that's cool, eh? What do we got here? Oh, we can squirt. No, there's no water in that. Thought you might be able to squirt water out, and oh, this one's got water. And the kids can play in the mud. That's all you need. So yeah, there's trails off to the back there and other little woody areas, and there's lots of little sort of things kids to play on and climb on and have a lot of fun. And oh, that's pretty cool too. Have a look at this. So it's like a little water course they built. It's got a little waterfall area there, and you can fill it up with water and watch it all. And it's got a handle really low for the kids. Doesn't seem to be working. So anyway, yeah, you know, got lots of things for here for the kids to play with. So what a great place to bring your kids. And you know, a lot of this stuff too has got shade cloths over it so they don't fry in the hot sun. And over here you've got lots of big benches. So like I've said earlier, well, I think I said at the start of the video, I've had a couple of little kids' birthday parties here, and it's really fun place for them. You know, the adults can get under here and sit in the shade and have a few drinks and make fools of themselves, and they can watch the kids just from here. And these little round buildings here are actually toilets, so you can get in there. So that's pretty cool. So that's the Warril kids playground, natural playground. So anyway, we'll get over here now. It's my car down the end down there, so we've come around a big loop. So we'll go and do this other walk. So we're actually going to go up to the lake viewing area, which is 1,580 meters away. So let's get going. So here we've got some more sort of swampy, wetlandy areas. That's actually in behind. If you look down, right down the bottom there, you can see the viewing platform from that dam that we started at the start of this video. Okay. Oh, this is pretty nice. Native hibiscus. How cool is that? So we've come to another intersection. We're going to go left, but let's see what the sign says. This is the Sea Eagle Lake Trail. And if I put my drone up at the other end, I hope I don't come across a sea eagle, because he'll attack my drone. It's a nice little flowery plant here. Really fine, lacy little pink flowers. Have no idea what that is, but it's damn pretty. Danger, soft ground. Well, I've only got one thing to say about that ground. Eat some cement and harden up. We are finally coming up to the lake viewing area, and as you can hear the noise of the motorway, we literally are standing right next to the motorway. As you can probably see, all the trucks whizzing by. As I said, this is probably the only negative of this walk, all this traffic and noise. As you can see there, we are literally next to the motorway. So I decided not to go back the way I was talking about. I've crossed over the little creek back here next to the dam viewing area, and there's a trail, and someone said I think it does come eventually back to the picnic area. I don't know how it crosses the water, but I've got all the time in the world today, so let's walk along and see where we end up. Who knows? Well, I've been walking along this trail for a fair while now, and guess what, people? It's a bloody dead end. I can't believe it. Oh, I just saw a bloody platypus jump off the bank into the water. I can't believe that, actually. Wow. Wouldn't think platypus would be in here. So that's really sucky. I've now got to walk all the way back. Oh well, I suppose it's good for my fitness. Yeah, right over on the other side of that log, there was a platypus just on the edge of the bank, and it dived in and swam back under all that log area. That's amazing. Can't believe it's a platypus in here. Well, I've walked myself back from that dead end. It's hot as hell at the moment, but just to so I can show you different areas, I'm going to sacrifice myself here, and because I'm hot and bothered, it's incredibly hot. It must be at least over 30 by now. Anyway, I've come all the way back to this T-junction, and this is the trail we didn't come up on, so I thought I'd go back via this. It makes it a little bit longer, but I think this trail has a bit of shade, so I'm getting hot. Look how red my arms are. It's really hot and sunny in here. All the way along here, they've obviously planted these native hibiscus. There's a pile of them here, some nice flowers. So all along this little stretch, as you can see all the way along the left here, these shrubs, these bushes that are about 2 to 3 meters high, they're all native hibiscus. Beautiful. As we come down a bit further, I can see some that have got lots of flowers. So, and these lomandra, these reedy things here, they're called lomandra. They've obviously been planted too. So they've sort of beautified this trail, even though it's not actually on the trail map. They've actually put in a lot of nice plants. Here's some more thistles. Beautiful flowers on the thistles. So you can see as we go down here, these native hibiscus are in flower. Quite a few flowers around. These ones down here got heaps of flowers. Well everyone, that was an enjoyable little Friday morning walk around the lakes and at Warril Parkland. All up I did about a 7k walk. I walked every trail through here and also went up that dead end, and so I had to come back along that, and so we did every side trail, and that's here at Warril Park, and all up it was close to 7k. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've also added a fair bit of drone footage in this video just to mix it up a little bit, so to speak. So we'll see you on the next video. Please subscribe to my channel and tell all your hiking and nature friends about my channel. And like I said, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you did. It helps me along and it makes it all worthwhile to put myself out here. And so anyway, on that note, please subscribe. We'll see you on the next channel. We've got something really good coming up. When you see this video, probably about a week after, I'll be back from a multi-day hiking trip, and we'll have some spectacular footage. Unfortunately, I won't be able to take my drone to where I'm going. They don't allow drones there, but I'll get a lot of video footage while I'm there, and it's something really to look forward to. It's some of the most prettiest country in Australia I'm going to. So we'll see you on the next video. Hopefully it will be that one. And thanks for watching once again. You have a good day. Bye.